Hello, beautiful and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions. And if you wonder about that strange title, these days I'm bringing you a message about this historic shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness after about every other video. And this is a no message video, but you can check out an entire huge playlist I have of 5D messages if you're interested. But we're going to do today Sohyang on The Masked Singer, and it's Mona Lisa. Here we go. Oh, you know, that's a killer because she is so beautiful. You know, you can see her in the picture there. She is so beautiful. To have that ugly mask on, that's a killer. But on the other hand, I guess that the purpose of this show is to see if they can figure out who the singer is when she's masked up. So that's why they have that. Don't forget, friends, by the way, that I now have my member tiers, and I've been furiously putting videos in there for you. So check out the video on that. See if you're interested to join me there. But let us continue.
주어도 그 마음을 잡을 수는 없는 걸까 미소가 없는 그대는 모나리자 추억만을 간직한 채 떠나기는 너무 아쉬워
You know, you could see on their faces that they're saying, I know this singer, but who is it? I know this singer. By the way, comment if you know a little bit more about that show and how they do it and everything else like that. I had a hard time finding this video where you could actually see her singing. A lot of them were just, I don't know, just, you know, you could hear it, but you couldn't see it kind of thing. So, so hopefully this one flies and doesn't get blocked or whatever. But by the way, if you're enjoying, give me a like, give her a like later. She's doing a great job. And subscribe. Let's continue on. And give me that comment about how this whole thing works, this masked singer business. They heard that those notes and they got it now. By the way, it must be hard to sing with that thing on your face. I mean, I would think it would block the sound quite appreciably. I'm surprised at that. That's interesting. Maybe they have a little mesh in there or something. Very interesting. Yeah, when I first thought about this, I thought it was, the old time Nat King Cole Mona Lisa. And, so I just looked up the lyrics and whatnot. It's apparently not that for sure, but it seems to be about someone saying, comparing herself to Mona Lisa and saying that, I'm sort of distant. I think she says at some point, I'm going to break your heart or something like that. I don't know. Poor Mona Lisa. She gets such a bad rap. She's probably just a normal person, but that Mona Lisa picture, how she painted herself, how he painted her as being so sort of distant and sort of, sort of, I don't know what the word is, mysterious, if you will, All right, let's continue with this, by the way. I went back a little bit.
소녀 그대는 나의 사랑을 받아줄 수가 없나 나의 모나리자 그런 표정은 지라 정녕 그대는 나의 사랑을 받아줄 수가 없나 You better know my love, know my love, my love 전혀 그대는 나의 사랑을 받아줄 수가 없나 나의 모나리자 나를 슬프게 하네 모나리자
I don't think they show it. So to let us know in the comments. Did they figure her out, or how does it work? And did somebody particular figure her out? I mean, she's got a distinctive voice, so I imagine they must have figured it out. But what a job she did on that, huh? Oh my goodness. And her energy is always just through the roof. And how she just blasts out those notes. And, just like I said, sometimes she's lower and sometimes higher, but she has an ability to keep it going and keep it going. All this energy and all this, strength, So, wow, so powerful, so beautiful. Wonderful. I would have liked to see her beautiful face, but I understand that's how the thing works, Oh my goodness. So let's see, we got to put it on my scale now. 1 being very third dimensional, fear, pain, sadness, anger. 10 being very fifth dimensional, love, peace, joy, bliss. Well, I think, she's kind of presenting herself in this song as being someone that's going to sort of break his heart, or being aloof, or being distant, and that's why she's like the Mona Lisa. Even though the song is very upbeat and very, happy in terms of the frequency, I guess the energy of it is sort of happy and sort of upbeat. But it's still, it's, Mom, honey, I'm making a video right now. So, okay. All right. So anyway, so even though the song is sort of happy and upbeat and all that, then the lyrics though are not so very much, because, she's not expecting like some wonderful like experience of love with this person, right? That's what I would put it that way. I don't know quite what she is expecting, but she's kind of saying that we're not going to have like an everlasting love, like type that thing. I think that's what she's saying. Put it in the comments if you know the song or understand it more. So with that in mind, but the sound of it's kind of fun and uplifting, and go with this one maybe like a 7.5 on how much it pulls us to the higher dimensions, because the sound of it is very important. The way it feels to you, the way is very important to whether it uplifts you, and it kind of does uplift you because of that fun and that whole way she did it. So that's that about that. And if you want to know about me, you can go to the About Me video here on this channel, which leads you to a little longer video about what I call my forged in the fire of 3D journey in my younger days. But I learned a lot. I became a transformational coach, helping people get rid of like completely the baggage from their past really quickly, similar to a life coach. And also I learned about a lot about natural healing and heal myself many times over from some various things and youth in myself all the time. So if you want to know about that kind of stuff that I do, might be of interest to you, you can go to the notes about Lorelei on Patreon. And also on that site, you're going to find a way you can give a donation if you want to send me a little love. There's also Buy Me a Coffee here on my description. And I really appreciate those of you who do that. And I want to thank those of you who have done that for me. So, don't you ever notice you get an itch at the worst time, right? But anyway, so that's that. And now I'm going to just send you that beautiful fifth dimensional energy and close us out. The love, the peace, the joy, the bliss, the fun, the joy, the ease, all of that's coming at you now. Here it comes. Namaste. I honor the God in you.